destination. If this continues, this could turn ugly for Newcastle. They need to act fast, and they risk losing a key player and facing a major fallout, which will be felt all over the club. So yeah, man, this is kind of crazy, bro. I didn't expect. I thought he had to do something like this. Not mad, but he had to kind of push for a move away from Newcastle if he wanted to come to Liverpool, because Newcastle's stance was always he wasn't for sale. Then that changed to, he could be 120. Then it changed to you gotta go north of 150. Then it changed again. So it just keeps changing. But I felt like he had to kind of push if he really, really wanted to come and join Liverpool Football Club. And then Eddie Howe as well, man. He's still our player. He's contracted to us. But we are to a degree control of what's next. Yeah, that's true. Factual. You are in control of that. To be fair, you don't have to sell him. I'd love to believe all the possibilities are still available. So in terms of him staying at the football club, we've received no formal offer because I think Liverpool kind of waiting for the right moment to make those bids. My wish is that he stays, but that's not in my full control. So even the gaffer is kind of coming to the conclusion that potentially this brother is going to be leaving the football club. But yeah, nah, it's crazy, bro. Let's see what you guys are kind of saying in the chat around this as well, because I'd love to know you guys' opinion on this. Let's see. Honestly, he's saying he's moving like Coutinho. Yeah, Coutinho said he had a back issue, didn't he? But the players are still standing that he's got an injury. They're still saying the same thing. So I don't know. What are you saying, James? I reckon we're very near. Here we go. Yeah, do you think we'll just make the bid? We'll figure out what the bid is. We'll make that bid, how much they actually want for him, and then that's when we'll go in. So we're not messing around. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. I see you guys, the ones that are joining in a bit late. Big up to you, man. Big up to N90 in the building, LA in the building, CJ in the building as well. Big up, guys, man. Big up, love for the love, man. Evelyn to you, my guy. Big up, smash the like. Yeah, do all that great stuff, man. Yeah, 125 in the building. Let's get to 125 likes. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get there really, really quickly. Big up to Footy Reacts as well, man. You already know, my guy. Big up to you. Let's see. What you guys have to say about that? We need Carlos Baleba. Now, we ain't even talking about Baleba, my guy. Let's talk about it. Isak ain't through the door yet. He's not through that door yet. So let's stick to him and let's see what we can do, and then we can shift the conversation over to maybe a Baleba as well. Let's see. What was this one from Dustin? Are we okay with Isak going to these measures as a Liverpool fan? Why? I think if it's our player doing that, we would have a lot to say. And I think that's fair. But because it's not our player and because it's a player we definitely want, do we really care? I don't know. So I think our morals shift depending on when the shoe's on the other side. So when it was Trent, it was like, nah, you know what I mean? Bun this brother, whatever. But now we want this player. We're like, yeah, bruv, do what you need to do to make your dream move, and it is what it is. But I don't think it's that. I don't think he's doing anything bad. He's just making it very clear, handing a transfer request, not trying to get himself tied into anything in terms of what the club wants him to do, maybe like the kit launch, stuff like that, because he doesn't want to. He knows he doesn't want to do the thing where he's misleading the fan base. You don't want to be misleading your fan base, do you? You don't want to be, oh yeah, I'm at the kit launch, so okay, that means I'm staying. He's just like, look, I don't want to stay. I don't want to be here. But I need you guys to get the best value for me as possible. And I think that's what, the club is going to have to do. And I think Liverpool are just being respectable in terms of they're just waiting in the wings like, yo, can you just tell us what the price is so we can make a bid so we can get the guy out your way and you don't have to worry about it. So it'll be interesting. Big up, Quasi, man. Hope you're blessed. Probably at work, you know what I mean, doing your thing, bro. Big up to you, man. Let's see. Exactly, bro. With this Isak stuff, will be sweet and double standards by the fan base. Yeah, I know, but who cares, man? You know what I mean? Honestly, who cares? Like, as I said, man, we want the player, right? We want him to be here. That's their fans. Their fans have to worry about that stuff, man. We don't have to worry. We had to deal with that when we had Trent wanting to leave. When Trent said, look, you know what I mean? I want to move to blah blah blah. We still got some money for him, so it's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, big up, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm all right, man. Big up to Lucho reporting to training. Isak and Gukra skipping training to push for their moves. Yeah, there's a difference there. To be fair, yeah, you're right. Diaz stayed in it. He went on tour, did everything he needed to do until his move. But look, the gaffer doesn't know if he's going to be here. He's hoping he's going to be here. Isak apparently he's not turning up to any of the training stuff that he needs to do. And then I did read a report. Apparently, he hired like trainers as well to keep him fit. So he has been training, just not at Newcastle's to the reports that we're getting, which is intriguing. Not reporting to any, responding to any messages and phone calls is kind. Yeah, I don't know. I just clicked myself off like a crazy man. Apologies, peeps. But yeah, nice. It's just kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. Let's just get this done as soon as we possibly can. But yeah, I don't know how true this is, guys. Honestly, I don't know. The Newcastle cut me off. Nah, man, Newcastle could never. But yeah, I was trying to get. I spoke to a couple of them. So big up to. Let me make sure I get the name right. I want to be. You know what I mean. So I will get some Newcastle fans on because we want. I want to get their take, man. I want to get their. I want to get their take on the situation from a Newcastle's perspective because like we want the players, so we'll go where we need to go to kind of get the player. But obviously they're feeling it from their side, in it, and their side. Geordie Dread TV, big up to you, man. Hopefully we can get some stuff done soon. I'll get his take on there as well. But yeah, nah, the Newcastle fans, you guys have seen in the chat as well. Some of the Newcastle, some has come in and been respectful. I can't remember the brother's name that was there yesterday. He was very respectful when he came into the chat, to be fair. And then we've seen some crash out. They come in there, "Ooh, why are you talking about a player? Blah, blah, blah." I'm like, rah, we're just reporting what we're reporting, man. You know what I mean? Big up to Edward as well. Big up, man. Um, yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Eddie Howe was tapping in to cut the stream off. Nah, bro, never. They could never do that. Never do that. Uh, yeah, we are shameless, man. We don't care. Not our problem. Bundle Looney Tunes, raw. I hear it, man. If Newcastle can't replace him, he's not going. From Kenny. Kenny, are you a Liverpool fan or you're a Newcastle fan? Let me know. Because I don't want to assume because we've had Newcastle fans. Okay, Toon fan. All right, there you go. There you go. So you're a Toon fan. Toon fan, I have to accept that Newcastle need to replace this act, to be honest, before I let it go. Okay, fair enough. I agree in terms of you guys need to find a replacement, but I don't think it's gonna be one of the. I think that's the initial thought, but I think Isak is making it so difficult. You don't want that seeping into the rest of the squads, right? You don't want it to affect other players where they're like, raw, the club is treat. If you want to leave, is this the way the club treats you, kind of thing. So I feel like, yes, at the moment that's the stance, but I think that will change really quickly as well. I don't know if you guys are still on your preseason, so I know you played Arsenal the other day. I don't know if that was kind of the last game and then they flew back. Um, but if the guys made it clear he wants to leave, man, what can you do, man? What can you do? Just sell him, and get a good get some good money for him, man. But let's see. Yeah. But I don't know if I believe this yet, guys. But listen, the guy that's breaking that week, he has agreed terms. He's the same guy that broke the Florian Wirtz stuff, and we kind of went, nah, we're not. I don't think it's true, and it turned out to be true. So, I think I'll take this one with a pinch of salt, man, and see what happens. Isak's face removed from the club shop, bro. Okay, Peter. So his face ain't even in there no more. Yeah, blood. It's crazy. If his face is in there, could be. Obviously, they're redoing all the new kit stuff, the new commercial stuff, right? So it would make sense if they take away some of the pictures probably from old to replace with some new ones. Ideally, they would love to have him on there, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, Newcastle are in Korea now. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, man. And look, and we know how it is as Liverpool fans, right? We've been in the same situation when we had Trent. We've seen the same situation when we had Coutinho. We've seen it even with Ibu at the start of this, the saga with him maybe potentially going to Real Madrid this summer. Maybe he's running his contract down to go next summer. So we kind of know how salty it can be, how negative it can be, just negative press in and around the club, and you don't want that, right? So looking at just the Newcastle stuff, man. Yeah, it's yeah, I just think before it gets bad, just sell him and then just move on. And I think you guys will get Benjamin Šeško, man. And I think he'll come in and do really well for you guys, to be fair. That's just my point of view anyway. Big up to everyone in locked in. There's over 200 of you guys in the building. Smash that like button. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to it as well. But yeah, let's talk about Lucho for a second, guys. Lucho's obviously done his medical now. It looks all done and completed.